Do you want to hit that tight little draw, that perfect draw you see on television every Sunday? I'm here to help you find that swing and fix your slice so you can hit a tight little draw like a tour player on Sunday afternoon on the back nine. So let's talk about what happens to the golf club in order to hit a draw versus a slice. So the pink stick represents our target line, and I like to use a baseball reference here because it helps visualize it for most people, especially when we're working with my players on shot shape. This pink stick is our second baseman. The blue stick is first, yellow stick's third. What we're trying to do to hit a perfect draw is to move our club path, the direction the club head's traveling, to the first baseman, and our club face oriented between first and second. The reason for that is if we start the club face at second and move the club path to first, we will overdraw our target. So the club face has to be between first and second, and the club path to first. So for you slicers out there that have a tendency to hit it to right field with a big nice banana fade, you're swinging your golf club to third base, leaving the face to second, or even more right of second and hitting it out of the park right. So we have to move the club path to a more first base approach with the face slightly closed to it, but still right of second. So let's pick up our third base stick because we don't need it. And we're gonna get set up, and what we'll do is we'll take this back about a club length, relatively close to the same shaft plane, and we'll stick it in the ground as some motivation for us to swing underneath, okay? And when we do this, this is helping us ensure that the golf club stays under plane, or what feels like under plane. And so now we still have our trident, or half of our trident now, where we have first base and second base. This is just a good visual cue for us to remember where we have to swing to. And I have my green stick down here representing where my toe line needs to be. So the first thing we're going to do here is I'm going to give you a tip for some of you out there that don't have the time to do the workout regimen to get physically fit enough in order to get the club under plane, where most tour players you'll see have the ability to separate their lower from their upper body. You may not be able to do that. So I'm going to give you this little nugget to help you get there. So what we'll do is we'll get set up, and the first thing I want you to do is take your right arm and trap your tricep up against your ribs, your left tricep up against your ribs. Then I want you to make a turn, squeezing your left arm into your rib cage. And all you're allowed to use is your body to rotate there, okay? When we do this, you can see I visibly get well underneath the shaft plane. We're trying to increase the depth of your backswing so that even if you can't separate and drop the club from the inside like a tour player like Justin Thomas or Jordan Spieth, you can get to here and you can still come over a little bit but be under the golf plane, so you have a chance to swing out to first. So it's a beautiful thing for those that can't separate, because even if you get too deep and come over a little bit, your club path will still get more inside out. So the goal now is we set up here, make a nice big turn, clubs underneath, left arm's caught. Here's a great tip to take it to the golf course. Roll up your sleeve, get a little excess shirt underneath your left armpit and squeeze your left armpit into your rib cage. This is a great feeling to help bring the club inside, because the number one reason I see people have a hard time with over the top is they'll rotate their left arm out, club head's back inside, and then it's over the top. And as soon as you start doing this move, all kinds of problems start to show up in your wheelhouse. So we trap the left arm up against our ribs, nice deep turn, okay? Now we put our right hand back on the golf club. The feeling now is we want to feel like we're sending the golf club out to first, but I want you to feel like you shake hands with the first baseman. I don't want you to try and give him a low five, because if we give him a low five, the club face will be open. And that's more than likely what's going to happen to you this first go around, is that as you deliver the golf club, you'll deliver it with an open club face, and then we'll hit a giant push first, and you'll say, "Coach, I didn't hit my tight draw." We remember the part where we talked about the club face has to be a little bit closed to the club path. This is where shaking hands with the first baseman is going to come in. So, tight turn, release golf club to first base, shaking hands with the first baseman, and we're just gonna hit a couple shots like this. So we come back, right hand on, shake hands with first. Okay, and we start there, so we start to learn how to deliver the golf club halfway back, halfway through. Because every tour player you watch on television can hit a shot from here to here and no problem. It's easy for them. I want you to get to that stage. So what we'll do is we'll keep hitting these little shots here, right hand on, release to first base, and we're gonna keep hitting those to get the feel of how to deliver the golf club. Then we can start to build it up into a real swing. And we're gonna start with the half swing. So we get set up, we come back, the same feel going back with a good release to the first baseman. And we keep hitting these tight little draws, and we start with a half swing. As we get better, we build up our golf swing. We make it bigger, 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 and bigger until we get to a full swing, okay? Now, if some of you don't have alignment sticks or anything like that, you can take a golf ball. Place a golf ball slightly behind your target ball and slightly above it. This will still give you that energy and feeling of trying to come from the inside. So you get set up, we got the golf ball in there, and we'll try and hit a full swing now. Feeling our left arm step against our rib cage, and we feel a nice release to first base. We're trying to shake the first baseman's hand. We make those qualities happen. We deliver the golf club a little bit differently. Getting a good release of the right hand is really what you're going to feel the most as you try to send the golf club to the target. I want you to shake the first baseman's hand, and if we do that, we will then start to hit our tight little draw like a tour player on Sunday afternoon.